Yo, what going on? My name is Lit Zando, and I'm finna be breaking down Waldo Red Room Freestyle. There it goes.
I'm talking, boy, you know I'm in that mode. You gon' hate to see me rigid, watching CD commas grow. Talking is biz and divine, man, the living flame.
So first of all, what I want to say is the reason why it's called like the Red Room Freestyle is because I was like in this music program, and then part of it was I linked up with this engineer slash like producer. I went to his setup, and on the spot he like played me this beat, and I had to pretty much come up with my lyrics there during that session on the spot. So it's more of like a freestyle, and he just had the lights red. So Red Room Freestyle, that's it.
Hey, cash chat all I'm talking, boy, you know I'm in that mode. You gon' hate to see me rigid, watching CD commas grow. Talking is biz and divine, man, the living flame though. Ring of fire, burning rubber, man, I'm worse than WALDO. I ain't never on no WALDO, no flat money, no WALDO. I'm climbing high, hitting on toe. I'll make my way falsetto. I'll never do falsetto. I'm a thespian for real. You acting it out for real. So I'm rocking for if it's real. Yeah, my big cumulative 300, but I'm
So let's get into it. Cash chatter, all I'm talking, boy, you know I'm in that mode. You gon' hate to see me rigid, watching CD comma grow. Cash chatter is money talk. You know, I'm talking that money, I'm talking them commas. You know I'm in that mode. Okay, so I love this line. You gon' hate to see me rich, just watch and see these commas grow. So it plays into like the next line. You know, commas is another term referring to, you know what I'm saying, get a lot of money. And how I said in the line just before that, I'm like, I'm doing that money talk and whatnot, and then you gonna hate to see me rich just watching CD commas grow. Commas as in money, but commas as in I'm just gonna be talking a lot. I'm finna be talking my mess. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm finna be hooting and hollering. So it's gonna be a whole bunch of more commas like that also. Talking ish biz and the fireman, the living flamethrower, ring of fire, burning rubber, man, I'm worse than Waldo. Like I said, talking ish is reference to that previous line. And then biz and the fireman, that's me. What? You know what I'm saying? The living flamethrower, ring of fire, burning rubber. That, you know what I'm saying? If you go fast in the car, then it low key is gonna create fire on it. So ring of fire, burning rubber, and I'm worse than Waldo. I don't know. You can't catch me. You feel me? I just be outside. Like you gonna have to find me somewhere. You know, that's what it is. But yeah, I ain't never owned no Waldo, no flat money, no Waldo. Wordplay, I really like to do that. So, and I ain't when I'm in a function, I ain't on no wall. I'm dead in the center, probably going like, so I'm probably doing that. Waldo, flat money. You feel me? Come on now. Flat as a wall. Okay, all right, you'll get it. And my money ain't flat. It's long. It's thick. I'm climbing high, hitting alto. I'll make my way falsetto. So when it comes to singing, alto is like a really high note. So I'm climbing high, and when you get like notes are also like in reference to money, like C notes. So when I'm climbing high, it's like I'm getting higher notes, like I'm getting more money, like I'm climbing high also in the ranks of like the world. So I'm climbing high, hitting alto. I'll make my way falsetto. So falsetto is supposed to be like, cause altos are like women, and like falsettos are like the dude's version of like altos. Don't ping me if I'm wrong on my vocal terminology and everything like that. Please don't. Please. But my understanding is a falsetto is the man's way of getting to alto, which is I'll make my way falsetto. You know what I'm saying? So I'm making my way to the desired point of being alto, which is high rank, high money, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll never do falsettos though. I'm a thespian for real. You acting and I'm for real. So I'm rocking fur if it's real. Yeah. I'll never do falsettos though is like, first of all, it's kind of like a double. It's got multiple meanings to it. Like I won't falsettos. Like I won't falsely rep anything for real. Like, I'm not finna claim something that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But also, I don't do falsettos. I also be acting. and I don't be doing fake sets. Like, I be doing real productions. I'm a thespian for real. That plays into that line. I'm a thespian for real. I actually act. But you acting and I'm for real. So the thing about acting, which is funny, is that in acting, your whole job is actually to not act. It's to be a real person. Yeah, a lot of these people be fake. They be acting, but I don't be acting. I be for real. I actually be for real with what I be doing, but that also plays into acting, which you're supposed to be you supposed to feel real emotions when yeah. If you don't get it, then you don't get it. But if you do, then you understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, you acting and I'm for real. And I'm rocking fur if it's real. So with that one, it's kind of a play on the word like for real. So I'm rocking fur if it's real, for real. But also it's a way of me saying like, so if I'm showing off some, then like this the real thing. Like if I'm repping it, then this the real thing. So I'm rocking fur if it's real. Even though I definitely got a little fake fur coat in my closet, it's not the literal version of that. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm finna do something, then I'm finna be for real about it. You know what I'm saying? And then rocking fur if it's real. It's just a little play here and there. My fit cumulative 300, but I'm walking around like I'm big stunner. Baby, don't be shocked, I'm big stunner. I'm moving fast, but I ain't a runner. This line is kind of just talking about like, I'm walking around with a fit that costs $300. You know what I'm saying? So like shoes are like what? 120. A shirt these days like 30 and up. I did the math in my head, but like a fit that's kind of like low-key basic today would be like $300, I'm not gonna lie. With accessories, I had, shirt, pants, shoes, something like that. 300, I don't know. Yeah, it just seems like a basic fit in regular society, kind of like that. But I'm walking around like I'm big, like I'm walking around like I'm big pimping. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm walking around like I'm that guy. Which, you know what I'm saying? It's all about your energy in the clothes, not the actual clothes. Come on now. Walking around like I'm big stunner. Baby, don't be shocked, I'm big stunner. So like, I'm stunning, but it's like I'm a stunner. Like I'm stunning, I'm shining. But also you stun people, you shock them. So baby, don't be shocked, I'm a big stunner. I'm moving fast, but I ain't a runner. People that run fast. That's self-explanatory. I'm moving fast, but I ain't a runner. But I do be running, actually. I be running on the road. And I ain't a gunner, but I'll shoot all the time. It's also self-explanatory. I ain't got no guns for nobody. I be shooting like, camera-wise, film-wise, stuff like that. Don't twist my word, I just catching words, so let me figure out my lines. Hey, yeah, that kind of just plays into, the acting and whatnot. It's also kind of self-explanatory. I just catching words. Let me figure out my lines, please. Really listen to what I'm saying, because it's obvious I'm not a captain. Listen to my lines. Don't take stuff sometimes literal, like, and sometimes you need to. Just really listen to what I'm saying. And it's obvious that I'm not a captain, but like that's a play on words, like, I'm not capping, like I'm not lying, but like I'm also not like a captain, like a captain, you know what I'm saying? Like Captain Crunch, which gonna play into the next line. You get it. I just crunch words and I mash them. You can't get the picture without a caption. And I don't even need 1,000. What? Because I stay keeping it 1,000. Like I said, the last line was playing into the captain line. So Captain Crunch cereal. I really like that cereal. I just crunch words and I mash them. I like doing wordplay a lot. If you've seen my other breakdown lyric videos, I like doing wordplay a lot. So crunch words, I mash them together. And I don't even need 1,000 because I stay keeping it 1,000. Keeping it 1,000, keeping it 100, that's like black people speak. But I don't even need 1,000 is like I don't even need 1,000 words to paint a picture of what I'm really talking about. My future gonna be banded up, all this rapping. What? Low key, this was kind of a line that I didn't even recognize myself. But Future, he's in free band, he founded Free Band Gang. So it's like, all this rapping, I'm finna get my bands up, I'm finna get financial freedom and whatnot. So, and my future, I'm finna be banded up, Free Band Gang, Future. Yeah, with all this rapping. Kind of self-explanatory too. Came up at the red land, gotta have red bottoms. Unlike the red sign, can't be no signs of stopping. I might have red flags, got more green though. You play with my green hoe, you gon' see my greed hoe. Shout out to Georgia, land of the red clay. Yeah, red land, gotta have red bottoms, you know? Self-explanatory wordplay. Unlike the red sign, can't be no signs of stopping. That's pretty simple also. I might have red flags, but I got more green though. Green flags, but also money. You play with my green hoe, you gonna see my greed hoe. You gonna see my greed hoe is gonna play into the next line. But yeah, you play with my money, you gonna see how greedy I get. This limb is going in the limelight in my time right. Jet act Sprite for a checkup. Gunzoothite, I'm next up like giraffe height. So yeah, I was in the Sprite commercial. If you go on my like professional Instagram, then I have it tagged, so you'll be able to see it like that. But yeah, I was in the Sprite campaign, so you know. And also lemon, I'm light skinned, yellow bone, going to the limelight, lemon lime soda, Sprite. It's my time right, Jet act Sprite for a checkup. Gunzoothite. I know a little bit of German, but if you don't, Gesundheit is like, you know, wishing you health and whatnot. And you'd say it after like somebody sneezes, you know, and a checkup is like, you know, you sick, doctor's visit, you wishing somebody health and whatnot. But a check is also, Sprite also gave me a check. So checkup, sickness, Gesundheit, German. I'm next up like giraffe height. Giraffes got big necks. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. And you cannot compare me to graphite. I ain't soft boy or resisting the heat. Graphite, if you didn't know, is a soft material and it's resistant to heat. So you can't compare me to graphite because I'm not soft. And I'm not resisting the heat. I'm Lit Zando. I'm not resisting to the heat. You know what I'm saying? I bring the heat. Yeah. Dwayne's Wade, who taught me the Heat, sent an expedition expeditiously. Dwayne Wade, he played for the Heat. And also Dwayne's Wade, like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was one of my influences. So Dwayne's Wade, who taught me the Heat, sent an expedition expeditiously. I'm trying to be outside. Because it's baking outside. So why would I not be outside? That's my favorite line. So why would I not be outside? It's baking outside like it's hot. So why would I not be outside? Come on. I'm not here for the drama. Assalamu alaikum if the bacon's outside. I'm just trying to be outside, just have a good time. I'm not trying to cause no drama and nothing like that. I'm not trying to cause no mess or anything. So, assalamu alaikum if the bacon's outside. Bacon, pork, pigs, cops. I'm not trying to cause no drama if the cop is outside. Assalamu alaikum means like peace be unto you or something like that. I don't speak whatever language it is, but I know it has something to do with peace. But also, the people that speak that, they don't eat pork. So, they don't mess with the pork. And yeah, peace be to the cops, but also I'm not trying to mess with the cops. I'm not trying to have no drama or anything like that. Assalamu alaikum if the bacon's outside. Yeah. I'm trying to have me a good time. So grab you some JJ's or American Deli. Not gonna delay. See you next time. Let it bone. Good times. JJ's, fish and chicken. That's a nice place to eat some chicken over here in Atlanta. Yeah, JJ's is also from Good Times. So I'm trying to have a good time. JJ's or American Deli, you know, also a staple up here in Atlanta. Not gonna delay. See you next time. And yeah, that's pretty much everything for this breakdown of Waldo. Go stream Waldo, go stream Spark, the 3-piece by Lit Zando, streaming everywhere.
Unlike the red sign, can't be no signs of stopping. I might have red flags, got more green though. You play with my